In this video, I'm going to talk about warp zones. I created a plane. I gave it a texture. Then I made a simple player character out of a sphere. I adjusted the camera and made it so I can move the sphere around with a controller, with a rollerball controller. Then I added a cube and added a texture to it and called it Warp 1. Then I added a slightly transparent cube here, added a texture to it, slightly different texture, and called it Spawn 1. Now I'm going to show you some of the things that I did wrong along the way. Oh, just bumps it. That's because it's a box collider. Just walked right through it. Let's figure out what happened. I checked to make sure Pac-Man has a rigid body, and he does. That's right. I want it to be a trigger collider. Same with this. So let's try it again. Cool. Well, let me show you what I did. I have Warp 1 and I dragged a script. It's a simple script and I'll show you in a sec. I dragged the script onto Warp 1 and I dragged Spawn 1 into this field of the script. And here's what the script looks like. It's just checking to see if it's the player that's bumping into this thing. And then it affects the position by just warping it over to that position of the spawn point. And then it changes the angle so that it maintains velocity. So I'll show you what I mean. That's an important one sometimes. Now in this case, the way I've got it set up right now, the angle doesn't appear to be changing because it's really just going in the exact same direction all the time. But that's because what I didn't tell you is I rotated this -90. So if I just had this at 0 rotation, it's going to come out the forward direction. Just fall off. Now, what happens if we don't bank the angle? If we don't bank the angle, it comes out at exactly the same angle it went in. The velocity is still moving in basically in the left direction, no matter what the orientation of this is. So you might think, why bank the angle at all? I'll show you. What if you want to warp in here and come out up there? The way to do that is to rotate the spawn point and then go back to the script and bank the angle again. I don't think I rotated it enough, but let's find out.